is... Okay, I can't set it off a minute. Oh, shit. Just...
Please don't tell me you're gonna start doing this trick again.
What have you done?
I don't know if I'm having that issue with the three balers again. But I folded it myself, I made sure I did.
Oh, right. Yeah, there you go. I was right. You know in Hollership, you know the woman that he...
Fights, I think we've had this discussion before.
That he fights?
Challenges, yeah.
Yeah, it's Jane Horrocks. It is her at a little voice.
Mm.
I wanted to make sure, and I never did make sure if it was her, but yes, it is Jane Horrocks. I mean, you do see some interesting people in Red Dwarf. The likes of having Ian's the Ariators.
Yeah.
But what... Do you remember the can... do you remember the Ready Steady Cook Piss Take Red Dwarf episode?
Vaguely, yes.
The TV show. It was like, it was
Yeah.
a cat, something like Cats Meg Waltz Meg or something like that.
Mm.
Wasn't there like a university challenge type Red Dwarf and all? Or am I...
So.
I know the young ones did it. You remember the young ones?
Yeah, of course I do.
Did you prefer that or did you prefer Bottom?
Of the two, I'd say Bottom was slightly stronger. I know my other half sheet Bottom was absolutely brilliant. Plus, I just found Aid Edmondson genuinely really funny.
I'm guessing she lives in Guest House Paradise, so...
Yeah. Echo, the opening scene to that where he's riding the bike is actually genuinely brilliant.
Yeah.
And the handlebars come off and...
I would have loved to have gone and seen them two on stage.
Yeah.
That'd have been brilliant. When they did the live shows.
Yeah.
Because I think it was Bottom that they did live.
Mm.
Yeah, I bet that would have been brilliant. And you said this snow's not due until...
4 o'clock, it says a quite.
What, in the morning or afternoon?
No, afternoon.
Shit.
And it's going to last about 8 o'clock, so you're going to do any harvesting, it's probably going to...
I haven't got any, I've only got contract work to do.
You better hurry up and get it finished then.
I'm trying.
Well, we know that.
See, the problem is, if you'd have been, you know, if we weren't working against each other...
I'd have jumped in and helped you. But I want to win, boy.
How are you going to, though?
I'm going to give him my best shot.
I reckon you'll beat me. I just...
No, I honestly... It seems to be levelling back off, but I honestly thought because I made mistakes early on with the way I did some things, and you seem to stream massively. In terms of raw equipment, you've got a lot more equipment than me. A lot more. Now read into that what you will, but the fact of the matter is that equipment sells. I think I might have more money invested in land than you. Honestly.
Which I reckon you'll pip me because I've only got that big field that will bring me about 1.5 million.
Why are you going towards my land?
Wrong way. Or in your yard.
10 a minute.
I'm not even in there a minute.
That's what she said.
Problem is, once he's started with the soundboard, he'll continue
doesn't stop,
with
yeah.
the soundboard. He was doing so well at not using that soundboard.
Look, I've got to bring it back. I've got to bring it back occasionally.
Yeah, there's occasionally, and then there's the overuse during a live stream. It does get a bit.
Yeah, I know it does. Trust me, I try and curb it to where it has good effect.
Because obviously we've got to, you know, we don't want to try and put people off. And I've passed it again. Oh crap, there's a tree because of a car. Was that him laughing or coughing?
Laughing at you.
Where's the fecking train?
Just past the shop.
Good.
So you should be alright in that regard.
You said 4 o'clock, didn't you? Shit.
Yes, I did.
I've not got any harvesting to worry about.
I've finished the one I need to do. I think I've got one that's going to be ready tomorrow. But then again, like I've said a million times, withering's off, so if you have to wait an extra day, it's not actually hurting you in terms of like what you...
No, it's not hurting. Oh, it's not hurting me, but it's hurting people.
It's hurting you getting the field turned around.
Well, it's hurting people viewing as well. Because if we're not actually doing anything.
It's like you're not doing anything, because I'm sure you're keeping busy with other jobs.
You should feed my chickens at some point.
It's always considered a wise move.
Oh no, I did, you know, I topped the food, I did top the food up though. I topped the food up when we, where am I going? Oh, heck. I'm not, like I say, I'm not used to working down that bottom end of the map.
It's my land.
Yeah, but I'm not even... I don't know. I mean, it'll decrease the yield. This is where I'll go over the train track now, and this fucking train will come. I know he's got a plan for all that grass, you know. Oh, he's starting to... he's starting to bale it. Guess that's you baling.
Yeah. It's one of the few jobs I don't overly trust AI to do.
Yeah, but wasn't that where you were getting your problems if the AI had done baling no, wasn't it?
I've never let the AI bail. I've literally never let the AI bail.
Yeah, but you were getting problems with the machine, weren't you?
No. Oh, if when I was getting the AI to fold it up to move it between fields.
That's when you were having the issues.
Yeah. I wonder if it's still a bit of a server DC bug, because I never get that on single player.
Well, it probably is. I mean, it wouldn't surprise me. It wouldn't surprise me if it wasn't, to be honest. Because
Which is funny, I've never, considering I've done a lot of silent fails and a lot of different maps, I've never seen that.
Yeah, but did we use it on the last map on the server?
I don't think so, no, but I've used it a lot in single player.
Yeah. This is what I mean, that's different. We actually don't even know what it's called still. Really do.
No, we don't.
We're just speculating.
Yeah.
I might get this done too. There's if I run around the trailer quickly. Oh, balls. No, you forget when you're running around the trailer that your head is...
Quite a lot wider.
Yeah. Because if I can get the crop done and into either the combine, you know, get it into the combine, then I'm not going to be too bothered.
Mm.
You know, even if I was to fill the trailer up and then there's still some left in the combine, I'm not overly bothered.
Yeah.
As long as it's not on the field. Oh yeah, I got 2-point campus on the cheap deal there.
Oh, nice.
With all the DLC.
Very nice. I haven't got a proper guys, I've got the hospital, I haven't got campus, I've got hospital.
Oh, I've got hospital with all the DLC.
I think I've got any of them, I think I'm feeling base game at the moment.
Yeah, I've got all of them.
Look into that.
Yeah, there is other stuff you can get. But the other... I'm not sure if the 2-point hospital stuff is on the 2-point hospital DLC is on sale or not, I don't know.
I'll have to have a look.
I know the 2-point campus was. I've been legitimately waiting for it to drop. Alaskan, that was it, that was what I was going to tell you. Alaskan Road Trucker.
Yeah.
18th of October. It releases.
Alright.
That's one I'm keeping an eye on.
Hmm.
It's one I'm going to be getting. There is another game that's coming out that day and all. Or it. There's a couple of games on mine. It's about trying to be careful with the pens and
I know what you mean.
people keep shoving games under my nose. I just want Truck World Australia to hurry up and release.
Yeah.
I know there's a driving skill, but it's alright. I'd rather just have the full game where I've got full control of not, you know,
Yeah.
having time to mess around and stuff. I'm reckoning Balkans is
He's going to be next, we know that.
Yeah, well it is going to be next because of...
That blog post you sent me earlier confirmed that.
Well, we know that, but it's been a long time coming if that's the case.
Well, this is all follows on from like this. They were working on Russia, weren't they? And they got shelved.
Russia got shelved because of
The war.
the war.
I am hoping that does return at some point. I'm hoping they decide to. It would be a shame. I understand why they did it, but it would be a shame to lose all that work that people have put in.
Yeah, but you know it's like the whole workers and resources Soviet Union.
Mm.
I was just about in the planning stages, and this is what out of respect. I was in the planning stages of kicking off a series for workers' resources in the Soviet Republic. And then the war happened.
You kind of put a kibosh on your plans.
And I was like, yeah, maybe I don't want to release it. I bought the Ukraine support DLC thing for it that they did.
Yeah.
Because everything went.
Oh, there we are, still trying to fall.
I finished the.
Yeah, well, I'm going to keep working for now. I'm not doing anything that's majorly affected.
You're bailing.
Indeed, I am.
You need to get that bailing done.
Why?
No, class this is a fill object. End up with snow bales.
Yeah, but the grass is already on the ground, so he's not going to remove it.
No. Never mind snowballs, you'll get snow bales. But that is a series I intend on bringing to the channel. I mean, now, maybe next year might be a good time to bring it, unless something majorly shit happens, but I'd like to see. The problem is, I know why SCS did it. You know, I know they did it out of respect. It would have been a shitty move if they'd released it and stuff.
It's a shame that all that work that people are putting gets
they've had to shelve
lost.
it. Well, it doesn't get lost as such. They just need to actually now. They need to think about really releasing it. They're pushing too much with ATS. Have you seen how many DLCs they've announced?
No, I haven't.
There's like Arkansas. Is it Arkansas? There's something like Kansas, Oklahoma, and all that crap. You know, they've announced like 3 extra DLCs for like ATS.
Alright.
It's like I get the 2 separate teams, but holy crap, guys! I know America is a big place, but I feel like ETS 2 has been kind of
Yeah, but a lot of ATS players felt that was while ETS was getting all the limelight, so.
But the problem is with the ATS, players have to realise.
Oh, I had a big lag spike.
Did you?
Yeah.
I didn't feel any of it. You know, ATS, you've got to remember, America's a big state.
Big country.
Well, big country with many states.
Yeah, I was saying it's not a big state, it's quite a few states.
Big country with many states. Whereas Europe's...
Many countries.
Yeah. I mean, I kind of agree with what you've said at times, is maybe leave the map modding to...
That's my opinion now, and I know this is going to sound... is we've got the likes of Pro Mods, we've got 2 or 3 others who are making very good maps. Very good. Probably in a lot of ways better than SCS is. Not because they're necessarily more skilled, but because they're not working some of SCS's restrictions.
Yeah,
if I was SCS, I would honestly just sort of turn around and say to the general, look, you know, I understand it's on... Eurotalk's now on console, innit?
No?
I thought Eurotalk had come to console.
Not that I'm aware of.
Maybe I'm mistaken then, but anyway. As far as that, I'd say, you know, you've got the likes of promote a few of the mod makers. Just use your channel to promote them. Say, look, these guys doing amazing things. We're going to let them have maps. Maybe even throw them a little bit of funding if you really want to. And let them do maps for you. And then let SCS focus on other parts of the game, like I said before.
Trucks.
Multi-drops.
Yeah.
New trucks. Say you and Alan always say about wagon and drags.
Oh yeah.
Just, and the fact that in Europe all we've got without mods are standard triaxle, standard length trailers. Why not little single axles, duals?
We do have
We have a few double axles, but not.
We have Enviros.
You don't have any like the little like single axle like they use for inner city drops and stuff. And
Yeah, we don't have the city trailers. We don't. Yeah, we don't have the double.
But like I said, like proper multi drop.
Oh yeah, that's what I've been saying. Multi-drop. You know.
And as I harp on every time, a paint shop.
Yeah, paint shop.
That to me.
Rigids.
Yeah, you and I have rigids and 50/50 on. To be honest with you.
Yeah, but you need rigid for wagon drag.
Yeah, but to me, like I say, I still can't understand how the game has, how nobody at SCS ever thought that a proper paint shop wouldn't just be the most amazing part of the game. Because, I mean, yes, and I know you can skin, and I know you could. I personally never got my head around it. I'm too thick. But the fact that you have to do all that just to put skins on trucks in the game,
Oh yeah, it's
to me seems silly when you consider that in real life liveries on trucks are such a big thing.
Yeah, I know. That's what I mean. It's tedious.
You know, a proper one that allows you to add text and everything else. And if you've got any concerns about people putting rude things, just have a report function on the multiplayer. That's not a difficult thing to overcome if they're worried about people, you know, writing rude words on trucks.
Yeah.
And I think that, and I understand at this point, probably coding anything would be more difficult than it would have been at the start, but that would be just a massive upgrade quality of life in the game.
But
you'd be able to buy a truck and just put your livery on it.
Yeah, but allow you to even maybe import images.
Yeah.
You know, so you're not on the faff with your logos.
Yeah.
And you'd be able to scale them and stuff. There's so much potential, but the problem is with SES is too scared of limiting their audience.
Why? What would that limit? If anything, that would just make. Believe me, you'd get the people who are more interested in painting trucks and actually driving in the game.
Yeah, but the fact is that it would put a bit more pressure on machines. You know what I mean? They're looking at performance points.
Yeah, but don't forget the game. Trust me, the game's that old now that I think it would run on pretty much any machine you can buy these days.
Comfortably.
Yeah, of any kind of relevance. You know what I mean? Don't forget it is an old game.
What did we say? 20?
We have this discussion every time we talk about it.
Yeah, I think
14,
20.
I'm pretty sure we agree.
12.
14 was the Sims, sorry.
I think it's 12. I'm gonna fact check it. I've got to make sure.
So we had this discussion at least 2 or 3 times.
It has to release date. Yeah, 19th of October 2012. So it's nearly.
I think light levels have just about hit 0 here, so if you are happy to skip, I am.
I'm in my yard.
Or do you want to do it then? Because I'm actually not near my yard right now.
Okay. Yeah, so you're looking, what? 2012.
15, 11 years ago.
Yeah. 8.
8?
AM?
Yeah, 8. Sorry, yeah, you said it 8, I'm like, what?
8 AM.
But yeah, we're getting farming tonight. Because of the winter months, we've not done full days, isn't it?
Yeah. Because we've not. That's the problem when it comes to winter months, where we don't get a lot in. Don't get a lot done. Because we lose too much light. Well, I think they would in real life. Oh yeah, I know. For anybody say it, real farmers would go during the night.
Yeah, real farmers have lights that would show them more than 4 inches in front of them.
Yeah.
It's the long and the short of it.
And if you want a shit video, then
Go and watch somebody else's channel.
that's a simple fact. The video, YouTube.
Wow, it's going to snow again, but at 1 o'clock.
Oh, for feck's sake.
Right then, okay, what have I got free? Because I'm going to have to go and get that field sorted.
None of my fields are actually ready.
I've got one that is.
And it's just like, yeah, if you want a shit video, then because YouTube hates.
If you want a shit video, go watch one of our rivals. If you want a good video, stay right here.
I could literally start selling these as well. I mean, that's going to be a lot.
Because,
I think I'm at limit. Oh no, I'm not. There we go.
limit of.
I'm nowhere near that production limit, am I yet? Wrong button. Production limit on. So I haven't got any flour, which is fair play. I don't really want any at the minute. I need to give chickens some. Got 78,000 litres of canola going through the oil. I haven't got any sugar beet going through yet. And I have 75,789 litres of that, and I've only got 13,000 litres of eggs. But yeah, a lot of stuff.
Go on, you go past me, pal. You're faster than me.
You know what I actually need?
A slap.
I've just thought about it. We got anything cheap? I mean, what? That's 26. What's that? 400. No, they're only 460 litres. I mean, that's 15 and a half. But if I actually change that and yeah, let's do that actually. You will have got a slight, probably lag spike from me there.
He's bought himself a raptor, ladies and gentlemen.
A what?
Well, it's like a gator in it, sort of thing.
It's a Kubota, mate.
It's the Kubota. It's the Kubota version of a gator.
Yeah, but was the 4-seater converted? Oh, are you having issues? Come on, Roadhog, get out of the way.
I wonder what happens with the Kubota, folks. He can't tow a lot. He's got his truck if he wants to move around quickly. All I can guess is he's just using it to feed chickens, which runs a front loader probably carries more than that thing does.
This is why sometimes he forgets I don't have a fucking phone.
Yeah, if it was cheaper to buy one of those, it would be to buy the friggin' Raptor.
Yeah, but if I need to move pallets around to my warehouse as well, it's a quick way to just shove them in the back. You know me, I like to just keep things
Expensive.
Actually, that ain't working. So let me... What I'm going to do... I actually need to go here. What I want to do then is you. 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 I know that's a bit strange. People are wondering, well, why are you doing this?
Because he can.
And then in theory, yeah, they still need. We didn't put realistic animal mod on the server, did we?
No.
Listen, when is it in the animal menu? Is it been actually showing
Health.
yeah.
It's always done that. Yeah.
Right,
They don't die, they just stop reproducing if the health's too low.
Which one of these bastards can have a front linkage on? Not a front linkage, a
Unloader.
unloader. Bloody hell. Someone's not happy there.
Yeah, I got that better.
No, it was the cars I noticed that had it lagged. I didn't.
No, I definitely got a bit of it.
I honestly still possibly think you pipped me. I think you have.
We'll have to see. We'll have to, cause what we've got a little bit of time to go yet. Things could really change around.
Yeah, so the New Holland can't have a fucking front loader.
Not surprised it's the big T8 you've got.
Yeah.
Well, we got the JCB might. I think you might have too big a one.
I've got the the other one. I haven't got the one that you probably have.
Oh no, I haven't got any.
The Bent one. Probably none of my tractors will. I don't know, the case might, but I don't think so. It's fine, I've got an idea. I will see. I wonder. When was it? That one or that one? It's still all expensive. She's wondering what I'm doing.
I'm not busy dealing with my own. Got enough of my own stuff to get on with without having to worry too much about yours, mate.
That's what he says. That cost me that. Kind of no point if it's just gonna be. Technically, could have just shoved this. Could have just shoved this on a lease. To be honest, you don't get much more out of a fucking front loader. Bucket wise.
Yeah, but at least it's more versatile. And, like it's easy if you need like put it. You have to put it into other trailers and stuff. Okay.
Be done.
My Massey Ferguson with the bell wrap on the back is fallen through the map.
Oh, fuck.
I got the message saying left the course, stopped, and it's. How do I get that back?
You're gonna have to reset it.
How though? Because I can't see it on the map. Maybe if I just sell it from the map and rebuy something.
If you have to sell it, then you've got to sell it and.
Jesus.
Oh Christ, that's that. Is that your 8S?
No, it's my old 6700 series. It apparently also launched one bale, but I'm not too fussed about that.
Why are we starting to see problems?
Hopefully though it's put it into the used back in the used again, right straight back. Yes it has, it's come back in the used vehicle section.
Oh, let me clear the fucking shop first. If you want to give yourself the money back.
I'm not that worried about it. In fact, to be honest with you, there might be a chance for an upgrade. Come on, I'll buy that bell wrapper back.
Yeah, but it's not. Bugger. Isn't good.
What have you done?
Kind of nearly ended up flipping my tractor frontwards. I forgot this field wasn't level when I did it, and I never leveled it out.
No, really. Right, so my 6718, I think it was, I've ended up because there was a U7S. So I now have an 8S and a 7S. I've lost about 30k, but I'll take that as a... That's up there with the disappearing bales I had at the very beginning of this.
Yeah, but why are we... I'm not impressed.
I think that one might have been me. I'm guessing he must have... I had him wrapping bales, and I think he might have run over a second bale while he was trying to wrap one. I can only have a lot of bales on this fit.
Is that why we're starting to see little unhappiness?
No, because we've seen him early on before I started doing this job.
I think I know why I'm having issues
Why?
with this bit anyways.
Why is that?
I think I put too heavy a front weight on this thing.
Yeah, I've had that a couple of times. I end up doing stoppies every time you try and brake.
That's a fucking con game.
So what?
But that's a fucking con.
Why was it done?
What happened? You get charged every time you customise your weight.
What are you doing? Listening it?
Yeah.
Yeah, but once you own the other part, you should be charged to change them over. It's like with tyres. If you own white, like standard and narrow tyres for the same vehicle, once you've bought them, you know what? You aren't charged for swapping them over.
Hmm.
If you get what I mean.
You said we've got snow coming in at 1.
Yeah. According to the in-game weather forecast, yes. So I'm hoping to at least have all these bales baled, if not wrapped.
Hmm.
Trouble is, even though I'm using the good baler with a good wide windrow, you can't go too fast. So you just overload the pickup of the baler. Don't know if you noticed that.
Yeah.
If you try and go absolutely flat out, the baler can't process it fast enough.
Hmm.
You end up leaving little dots behind you. Hi, train. I think I only bought this baler like 2 episodes ago. It's already done 165 bales.
I'm gonna move out the trigger. Yeah, I did. And this isn't going to have a lot of hours on it, this tractor.
Most of mine do, but because I've been buying them second hand. So if you've got a cheap tractor with a front loader, buy that massive Ferguson that I've just sold. I can vouch for it, it's a good machine.
I've already got one.
What did you buy in the end?
I'm just having problems with it at the minute. That way it shouldn't. You basically got to keep it low, otherwise it starts stopping. End up buying
Have you put the weight on the back?
No, it's on the front. This is not 4.
Oh right.
I don't have a weight on the back. That's what's causing my issues.
Well, you know you can put a front weight on the back.
I know. I don't currently own a front weight to put on the back though.
Well, they're not that expensive to buy.
Dude, you've not seen my balance.
Jesus.
You've seen my balance.
Now, I'll admit, I've been close to the bone. One point tonight I was on about 3 grand. I've not been that close.
Yeah.
You like sailing close to the wind, don't you?
But I know what'll happen. I know how I can make it. I can get some money back.
Sell one of those freaking T8s.
Good point. I could sell a T8, but
You know they're hoarding T8s like most people hoard Bitcoin.
you know when I get busy, all these tractors go out.
I must admit, it's funny. I'm looking now, and from what remember at the beginning of time when I said it's handy having a spare tractor just in case. I don't have one sat in the yard right now.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong. A couple of them are like sat by the side of fields waiting for jobs to finish. But I don't have any sat in my yard right now. So all my tractors have currently got an assigned role.
Yeah, you wonder why I have probably as many tractors as I do.
Oh, don't get me wrong, I'm still considering buying my old 6718 back as well. Even though I've now bought that 7S to replace it, part of me is considering whether it's worth grabbing that or not.
The problem is, even though people are thinking, well, you guys are not actually doing a lot right now. You know, people are saying, well, you can do a contract. Probably people are like, well, I can do a contract to get some money, but...
Yeah, but the thing is, if you start doing like yard work and stuff, that does need to be done from time to time.
I know yard work needs to be done. You know, I do have a T8 that's actually sat here with 0.0.0 hours on the clock. I could sell it.
But you'll have a job in mind for it.
But if fields need... You know, I need... certain...
It's easy to have one sat there, because don't forget, at the end of the series we're going to sell those.
Yeah.
And you're going to get some money back. I know they do depreciate a little bit, but they probably depreciate less than having them sat there and having to, like, say, rent a tractor and you just needed one. By the time you'd rented, say, a tractor that size, it's going to cost you 8-10 grand.
Oh yeah.
So that's what I said. That's what I said to you about like that John Deere 7810. I could probably sell it, but it's worth so little, and its usefulness outstrips its value. If you get what I mean. Because it's sat now. It's got my field roller on it.
Yeah.
Because it's doing that. Because my other tractors are doing other jobs. How are you getting? Yeah.
You got an hour worth.
I'll be able to work in snow with what I'm doing.
Oh yeah, I know you will. Oh, that's not bad. Bring that out.
Right, 7S, please don't launch yourself to Mars.
Yeah, but I don't understand why we're seeing underground issues.
I think it was... I'm guessing it got too close to a bale while it had one on board and didn't like it. I don't think that was necessarily the map, I think that was just a bug. I've told you before, I managed to flip one using that bale wrapper a while ago. Because he tried to pick up 2 bales at once and didn't like it. I wonder if he tried to do that again.
Yeah.
121 bales.
Have you reset bale count, or is that...
That's the reset one, yeah.
Fucking hell.
That's just my grass field. The total on this bale is 196. Bearing in mind, I only bought it about 2 episodes ago.
And was that... That was the one after the... That was the that was...
No, because I was only renting those ones I was having incidents with.
If it's the same type of bale you were having incidents with.
Yeah, it is. But I'm also getting it appears to be started now because I've just driven past a car close and it's not.
Yeah,
That's weird.
Have you done the baling?
Yes.
Yeah. That's probably why. Probably just doesn't like something the AI does.
Would appear that way.
Yeah, I know. I have Grassfield which I can bail off and get money off, but
I think this will be one where I think if I get a chance tomorrow night, I might log on and just off air and just move all them bales into my storage. You know what I mean? Just another one of them jobs.
Well, that is a lot of bales.
Oh yeah.
But you'd have to obviously
Take off FTM at full time. Yep, I know the job.
Have we got darts tomorrow?
Yeah, but I'm having to go in a little bit before we go out. You know, when you talk about your weight issues, there's currently a front weight in the second-hand shop for 300 quid.
Yeah, but that's £300 I don't want to spend yet.
I'm just telling you.
I kind of don't
It would
want...
help stop your stopping issues.
Oh, it probably will do. Probably will help my stopping issues. But I'm currently doing a quick stock run. In other words, running some stock I've got and selling it. Any more? For any more? No.
Oh, there it is.
Here comes the snow.
Yep. Well, my house didn't get finished. We'll see, it might get done before. The snow stops in good time. Got other jobs I can do between now and then.
Yeah, but can't you harvest now? Or...
Yeah, but you lose yield, it's like rain.
Oh, okay. So it's not settling.
No, literally, it's taking the snow as.
There we go. A little bit of profit back. Not much. But about 29 grand. More 29 grand of what I didn't have. So now I can get weight. That makes me wonder, can I actually... I wonder if I can I start kicking a production? Could I start kicking a production off early? Why didn't I think of this plan before? Instead of me waiting, could I have possibly kicked a production off sooner?
Possibly.
Fuck's sake. If that's the case, I'll be really miffed. Then I could have had this done, like, I could have probably kicked this off 2 or 3 episodes ago.
Yeah.
Let's find out. And then the answer to my own question is... I could have.
Ouch.
I could
Why,
have.
what, you already had stuff without realising it?
Yeah.
How come you didn't realise you had it? What had happened?
Not looking at a screen properly. You know that contract?
Mm-hmm.
Well, you know what I said I was waiting for?
Yeah.
The original sugar beet contract.
Yeah.
I had a little bit left over.
Oh, God.
I could have been getting... I could have had the sugar done for a while. See, now, if I was put it on distribute, will it distribute it into my overproduction?
Should do, yeah.
Well, it did with the flour.
It won't distribute what if it's already spawned some pallets, it won't
It
distribute
hasn't.
those.
How do I change
Because
it?
that was my mistake a while ago. I left it on distribute too long, so I ended up with like my bakery had more flour than it's probably ever gonna need.
There we go. I can get that. Get that production going. Then it'll distribute it. No, it hasn't managed to spawn a pallet yet. It's a shame that you can't get your productions to distribute to store to your pallet and...
I know. Apparently there was some talk, because there was some talk about trying to make that a thing, but it's just nothing had ever come of it.
Yeah, but it's an in-game one, isn't it, from the Platinum expansion?
Yeah.
So it'd be handy if you could get your productions to put it in there.
I know. You remember, it was all like the one at Silver, and we ended up with loads of stuff in there, didn't we? But we were using those modded trailers though, so we had the massive carry capacity. 82,000 litres a time in those trailers.
Yeah, but we didn't at first, if you remember.
No, we brought those in when things were getting a bit over our heads.
Well, we were storing it originally, if you remember.
Yeah, just in a shed, but we were worried about
In the shed, and then we started worrying about server lag.
server performance, so we swapped to, which was a better system.
You said there was a way in the...
There's a wait in the used vehicle section for 300 quid.
There's pallet fork there and all.
The only thing that annoys me there, it doesn't tell you what it's a pallet fork for. I really wish sometimes it told you which category the item had come out of. Because it just says pallet fork. That could be a wheel loader, a front loader, a telehandler.
Yeah.
You get what I mean?
Yeah. That's about a 750 kilogram weight. There's a step 4,500 steep bonnet Gen 2 there.
Yeah, no, I've seen that. Saying there's my old
What is it?
6718 at the end.
I don't mind the wheel weights. The wheel weights are handy on tractors.
Oh yeah. I don't mind. I quite like having a front weight, but I like having it on a 3-point linkage, so at least you can take it off and use other things. I'm not a massive fan of a built-in front weight because then you're stuck to just having a front weight.
Yeah, but I'm not overly bothered for this Ford. Because this Ford's not...
I don't think they can come with a front
Yeah, they do.
3-point, do they?
No, I don't think so. I can't remember.
They come with a weight, but they don't come with a front 3-point linkage.
No, you have to put the weight on.
Yeah, that's what I mean, but you can get a weight built onto them.
I mean, this isn't...
Yeah. No, 4610. No, 7810, sorry.
Yeah, it didn't like that for some reason. What the f... Is that you? Yeah, it is. Stop prying around. I was going to say, it didn't like that at all.
No, it was me. I used super strength to bounce you.
Ah, right. I thought that there's no point really going for a powerful horsepower one because it's not going to be doing much. It's just going to be running around. Oh, crap.
What have you done?
Did you buy something then?
No, I'm just looking at these vehicles.
Hmm.
Well, that's not bad money.
Weird. Just got a weird stutter, that was all.
Have you noticed, by the way, you've turned on the license plate manager, and certainly on my screen, it's broken.
I never... License plate manager was just on. I never...
Yeah, well, it's broken. Big style.
What do you mean broken?
Well, it's just not displaying anything correct. When you look at the number plates it's listed, they are wrong by miles.
No, just one of them. Maybe that's one we just turn off. Because we don't need it. Really, do we?
No, not really. No, I don't think so.
I think we removed that manual transmission mod.
I'm pretty sure we did, yeah.
Because I couldn't find... Well, yeah, but I couldn't find it in my own game list of mods.
Yeah, probably. I don't have any more because I did a mod list clear out a while ago. So that mod list got too big. Because there are a couple of mods I missed I can't find again, but it's one of them.
Like what?
I used to have a really good big American farmhouse with a massive garage and... Well, this is not the end of the world.
Yeah, but I meant in terms of...
Well, it isn't you now. I think I've got back all the really critical stuff and what I haven't, what I don't miss.
Just want to see... There's nothing. Oh, okay. There's an extra 6 fucking grand.
What have you done?
I forgot to collect the contract.
Oh, that'll help.
Yeah, I forgot to collect my contract. They're all harvesting contracts, but you... Every contract is harvesting, but you can't really harvest right now.
Baling contracts can be good money, but take a bit of work.
Yeah, but everyone is just harvesting. The entire list is harvesting contracts.
Fair enough.
And I'm not... There's no point even taking a contract.
See, I can't contract you to come and help me with these bales.
I've got, like I say, it depends what you're wanting. If they're square, I've got a wrapper and a...
Oh no, I'm getting on with it. I'm now at the point where I've got the AI wrapping them. I'm trying to pick up some of the wrapped ones, but it hasn't picked them up like perfectly, so I'm having to try and make sure I dodge the unwrapped ones because you don't want to pick them up.
Hmm.
I'm just trying to start getting bales off the map just so the game's not quite as stressed.
Well, it'd be a server that'd be stressing.
Once the wrap getting picked up because it can ferment quite happily away in the storage.
Like I said, I would have contracted you. They'd give me something to do. I'd have contracted myself over to you.
It's alright, I'll get on with it. You give all your tractors a wash or something.
I haven't even got a pressure washer. Have I put extra stuff in? Oh no, okay, so it remembers it actually remembers what you've had in the pallet warehouse. I forgot it did that. I'm guessing you forgot that as well.
Yeah, I did that.
Yeah, because the signs seem to remember what you've got, what you've had in there.
Yeah, I thought they update fairly regularly, actually.
Yeah, no, I never bought myself a pressure washer because I didn't see the point. Game?
Mine's running alright. What's up? What's happened?
Yeah, something wasn't happy there.
What did you do?
I was trying to unfold my mower and the mower went crazy, clipping through the tractor.
Alright.
Yeah, it was totally unhappy. It was having a bit of a weird freak out moment, which I've never seen it do that before.
No, I can't say I have either. Oh, that was... Wow! I just managed to lift the two bells right next to it and I managed to just pick up the wrapped one. I'm quite impressed with myself. I just figured out the distance I needed to be.
I mean, that field shouldn't be too far off being done, I'm guessing.
Which field?
I'm still waiting for the bloody sugarcane to do. Sugarcane, sugar beets.
I said, what happened? Because you tried sugarcane early on. What happened to that?
It got cold quickly. I
Well, no
basically,
good to you.
well, basically harvested what I could, put it through the production, ripped the rest of the field because it was just not playing ball when harvesting.
Right.
It was very finicky, and like I say, unless you have like the dual runner, you know, unless you had somebody running with you, that'd be the only sensible sort of way to do it.
Right.
I have done sugarcane in the past on my own.
But with follow me.
No, with the 2-trailer system I had. I've done it that way.
Right.
It's just, it was on a bigger field. I think the field was a bit too small for it.
Right.
So I think it was just, when it got planted, I think it was just struggling. Because you have to have the machine that harvests the sugarcane in a certain position,
Right.
in a certain sort of way. Because if you don't, then it either doesn't harvest it. Like, if we'd have had crop destruction on, I'd have probably still... If we'd have had crop destruction not on, I'd have probably ran with sugarcane, because I'd have figured it out.
But you'd have lost that much with crop destruction.
But I'd have lost way too much. So it's a case of, right, well, I'll cut my losses now
Fair dude.
and go sugar beet. I'm still getting sugar.
You know, like I say, I'm using beet currently on Validale Farm, so...
I'm just a bit pissed off that I didn't realise that I could have started that production 2 or 3
episodes ago.
or maybe more episodes ago.
You live and learn these things.
Right.
Right?
Get the production right. Wrong menu. Probably want the production menu. Have you created distributing? Right, you should be going then. If you're sugar, you should be going into there. Yes, sugar is actually going into there. It's basically 4 flour plus 3 sugar plus 2 eggs.
He's making donuts, ladies and gentlemen. Go nuts for donuts.
And how do you know I'm making donuts?
Because I remember that recipe well.
You knew I was making them.
I know I did.
That's it. The difference is you know what I'm sort of doing, where I have no idea what you're doing.
Just remember, there's times when I have no idea what I'm doing, don't worry.
And then people will be like, but yeah, but you edit the videos. And it's like,
Yeah, but you don't sit there and watch every minute detail.
no. Like we've discussed, like I've discussed in the past, it's you know, it's a case of
Mm.
Why is that?
What have you done?
I thought your bale count reset total bales.
There's two separate numbers. There's one that's total and one that's current run. Your reset only resets the current run. Your total bales is everything that bale has ever done.
My bale's only ever done 55 bales.
God, I only bought mine today. Mine's nearly 200.
You're doing grass. You're pissing around with grass again.
Yeah, plus I had quite a lot of straw.
Yeah, whereas I've not been bothering with... I've not bothered with the grass bales for a while. What is it for wrapped? Can go up to 150.
Oh, you're doing round ones.
No. So you can go to 240, but the wrapper can only do... Oh no,
220.
sorry, 220. That can do 220 on the wrapper. Okay.
I'm wrapping 220s, so I know that's doable.
Remember not to mess around with the bale sizes.
Yeah.
Probably won't be doing this if you're messing around with bales right now.
I'm sure it'll be fine.
This will just add more fucking bales to the map.
I've taken 2 full trailer loads off. If that helps.
Yeah, the difference is you've got places to store it. I don't have places to store it right now.
You do? You said you got a pallet warehouse. I'll take bales as well, won't it?
I don't know, will it tape wrap bales?
I'm sure it's called a pallet and bale storage, yeah.
It is...
I was wanting to find out once you've made one, just take one over to it and see what happens. You can tell the local New Holland dealer got him good folks, can't you?
I don't even remember where I found.
It's under silos.
Now he tells me.
Well, considering you didn't actually tell me what you were looking for and I figured it out.
If it is that one, 50 grand one, yes it is it, so it is a pallet and bale warehouse.
Yeah. Told you.
So I can actually stick that's handy then. If I can stick bales in there, that's gonna be handy.
Yeah.
I know I won't get a lot off this. Problem is because I've made the swaths too big, it's missing bits. But ooh, the game's getting unhappy. Why?
I'm not seeing any issues.
Yeah, my ping went through the fucking roof.
Mine's staying stable.
Nothing should be downloading. This shit is only me on the internet. That's why. I
Why?
know why I'm struggling.
What have you done?
It's doing that usual thing where you get a pile in front of the pickup.
Hmm. That's what I say. I noticed, despite it being like really good with its width, you can't go absolutely flat out.
Yeah, it's good on the width, but like you say, you overload the pickup and it gets.
Hmm.
Yeah, my ping's going up to like 40 and above.
So I would nearly done for the day. So I'm not getting any. I'm not seeing any issues.
But it's since I don't know what it is. It's since I started bailing. Yeah, well, like I say, the server's getting shut down and restart. I mean, do you just want? Well, do you want me to just shut it down and you start when you're going on, or what?
Probably, yeah, you should. I'll turn it on when I'm ready to. That's not a problem.
Then it gives it a bit of a. I think what I've done is I think I made the swaths too big. If that makes sense.
Yeah.
It's not that I made the swaths too. Well, I have, by the looks of this. Because it is overloading the pickup, but that's fine. I mean, if it's doing that, then there is little bits it's going to miss, but then I'll just...
If it's a grass field, you might grab them next time. Don't forget, they don't rot away.
Hmm.
Mine's missed little bits, but the thing is, I'm thinking next time I cut it, they're just going to all add into that.
This time I've got enough just to get one more bale. Because you're dragging enough around the pickup.
That's why I say you go around and pick up every last little scrap just to try and get that.
Oh Christ.
Once again, I'm getting no.
No, it's not that. That suddenly dropped into darkness. Right, come on. Carefully get 100% without filling the next bit on the bale. There we go. Then I can just empty the baler and... No, don't put that in there. Oh, it pinged it out that time, good. Right, so you're 6,000 litres, you're 6,000 litres, okay, so it hasn't... In theory, I shouldn't have let it do... too many.
Hmm.
We're not going to get much more done here.
No.
I mean, like I said, it's like, I don't want to put them straight into storage because I'd rather see if I can wrap them first. I mean,
Snow's just landed.
yeah, that didn't like that at all. Oh God, please tell me that got your ping.
No, mine didn't suffer at all.
Yeah, it did with me.
But I've just finished my last job, so if you want to call it here.
Yeah, for some reason something's getting unhappy and I don't know
It could have been
why.
the snow coming in. The game processing that for a big map.
Yeah, but that would affect you as well.
I don't know, I'm guessing
Because
he
I'm
has
not... Because don't forget, I'm not host.
No. That's all I can think of is snow. But anyways, I think that's a good cue as any to...
Well, we're going to end this one here. So, thank you for joining us. And putting up with either the lack of... Not a lot. Or stuff being done. So... Obviously... Thank you to David for joining me.
Thank you for having me.
Hit to like and subscribe, hit the notification bell so you don't miss any of the upcoming content, and we shall see you next time. So until then,
Later, folks.
goodbye for now.